everybody, I'm Jen Keenan, and this is Meet Me in Medford, your online source to the movers and shakers of the folks that make Medford the great town that it is. And today I have the pleasure of sitting with Barbara Kerr, the director of the library.
Hello. I'm a mover and a shaker.
Yeah. Barbara, okay, tell me a little bit about your main responsibilities here at the library.
Well, what do I do? Well, budget is a big thing.
Okay.
Budget, the financial planning, all of that, those pieces. I do still order books, which is nice, and I also contribute to the ordering of the audiovisual materials. Building management. I do have a great assistant director who does all the scheduling, which is a lovely thing. What else do I do? I don't know what I do.
All right, I'm sorry. We'll come back. We'll come back to that one.
What do I do?
Okay, let's see. If you could pick one thing that you want Medford residents to know about the library, what would it be?
I would say how many people in Medford use the library, because there's sort of a idea out there that books are obsolete and libraries are a thing of the past and the ebook has replaced the book, and this is not true at all. At the moment, we average 15,000 people a month.
Wow.
And last year, the lowest was 14,000 in December, and we had 18,700 people in August. And we think a lot of that was the day of the eclipse. We had about 500 people on the lawn. But we are very, very, very busy, and lots of people use us. And not just one demographic group. We're here for the entire birth to death, basically. And we get people from all ranges, all ages, all education levels, all interest levels. So for people who don't use the library themselves and don't think that libraries are like a living, active thing, we really are. I was actually blown away when we finally started doing the usage statistics, because it's a remarkable amount, but I believe it.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I can say, I met you through our book club, which I love, and that's something new that I've tried to do this year, and just to use the library more myself. And is there a particular program or, event that is the most popular in the library right now?
We have a huge attendance at children's things. I think that's the most guaranteed population, because we have a really active children's section. They're insane, but they're really good. And there's an art club and a science club and a math club, and they have baby lap sits, and they have toddler story times, and they have book groups for older kids. So that's the biggest concentration. But we also have a huge slate of teen programs too, which is something that we've been really working to develop the last 5 years, I think, since Nicole, who is the teen librarian, came. She's been really developing that. And then we have a steady calendar of adult programs. We have something every week, 2 or 3 things. We have book groups, and we have the Mystic Makerspace uses our space now, so there's a lot of people at that, and we try and have a variety of different things. So it's really busy here.
It's funny, and we're here, we're shooting here. It's a Tuesday morning, and I guess I assumed that it would be somewhat quiet here, and it's not. I mean, the library is bustling. There's a lot of people here right now. So it's, as a Medford resident myself, it's wonderful to see that the library is a popular spot for people to use.
And there has been a lot of conjecture, the last 10 or 15 years, because the internet came in, and I'm sure everyone has read an article that says libraries and books are obsolete, and they're not. Libraries adapted. So now I think we are actually more highly used than we were for a while there before, when we were just book-based. So
that's great.
There's a lot going on.
That's great.
Yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit something outside of library. Tell me your favorite spot in Medford, or a hidden gem that you feel that not a lot of people know about.
I think a lot of people don't know about the Historical Society, which it is only open on Sundays in the afternoons, but we have the largest paper records collection here, but the Historical Society has an amazing variety of things from, they have textiles and artifacts and weapons and papers and yearbooks and all sorts of things. And they've been really trying to expand their programming over the last 10 years too. So if you haven't been there, I would say go down and take a look. They have a lot of programming. I think they're having History Happy Hour in March, which is a Friday night.
Great, I love it.
With beer and history, which is fun. And We have a lock of John Brown's hair, which is my favorite artifact over there.
That's amazing.
But I would recommend going there if you haven't had a chance to. There's a lot of stuff to look at. And
well, maybe we'll be lucky
research.
enough to get somebody from the Historical
That would be a
Society in
good
a
idea,
future
yeah.
episode of Meet Me in Medford. So
That would
we'll
be a
work
very
on
good
that.
idea. Yeah.
So just tell me about an event that we can help promote here at the library. What is, something coming up that's we need people to support?
The big news for us is we have received a grant from the state for a construction of a new library building. And we went into the program with 7 months to do a 2-year process. We weren't really sure we were going to get the grant, but we got the grant. So on April 10th, the City Council has to vote to approve the funding for the project, which is $34 million. We have the 12. We're going to do a lot of fundraising. We're asking people to contact the City Council and support the project, and encourage them to vote yes for the project, because it's going to be a great benefit to the city. It's going to be 2 floors. It'll have separate children and teen sections. The parking will be slightly better. It'll be a fully accessible building instead of a building where you can kill yourself coming down the back stairs, and don't try it with a stroller. And so there will be a committee of the whole meeting on May 6th at City Hall that we're encouraging people to go to show support, and then a meeting here on the 29th of March, and then the vote is on April 10th. So
Okay.
please encourage them to vote yes, because it's going to be a good thing for the city.
Great. Well, we'll definitely put all the information on Medford Lifestyle about the meetings leading up to the big vote, and anything that we can do to help just get the word out to the residents of Medford.
It's an exciting thing. It's not something I ever thought would happen in my lifetime. so it's worth it to
Great.
support the project.
Well, Barbara, I can't thank you enough for your time this morning. It was really a pleasure to sit down with you today and talk about our great library and just the awesome things that are coming down the pike. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Meet Me in Medford, and we'll see you next time.